Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Fact Friday. I am walking through Botanic Gardens now, and I always do this when I'm walking somewhere. I don't know why I do that, but last time I was here I was going to Tropical Ravine, but I'm going to an extra special place today. So if you haven't guessed already, I am going to the historic Ulster Museum of Strathmillis, and it's just in Botanic Gardens. There's so many good things to see in Botanic Gardens. I mean, you've got Tropical Ravine that was recently refurbished, you've got the Palm House, and you've also got Ulster Museum. Now this really will be a whistle-stop tour of the Ulster Museum because you can literally spend about 3, 4 or 5 hours there, and I don't want to bore you with an hour-long video, so I'm going to keep it brief and go to the main attractions within the building. So there it is in its glory behind me. Lovely building. Well, good design out of the road, I suppose. Some people don't like the design of it, but I quite like it. It's different. So the Ulster Museum was founded actually as the Belfast Natural History Society, and that was founded in 1821. As it is today, actually opened in 1929, so next year we'll be celebrating its 90th anniversary, and a major extension was completed in 1972. I believe this cubey looking bit is the extension here, and that was completed by architect and designer Francis Pym. Its style is called brutalism, which I'd never heard of before. I mean, brutal has a very, very different meaning in Belfast. The museum is actually free in, but they do have a suggested donation to help keep things running. Obviously I'll be paying that today, so yeah, done with £5. So between 2006 and 2009 the museum was actually closed for refurbishment, and that cost £17 million and was partially provided by the government and the Heritage Lottery Fund, and not more is as evident than in here, the main hall. If you saw my Tropical Ravine video, there is an exhibition linked to that in the museum at the minute, and that's actually only going to be ongoing until 29th of July, so definitely check that out while it's still here. I love the corridors, and this it kind of reminds me of the City Hall corridors. It's that sort of early 1900s feel about it, and you don't really get that in buildings, it just feels solid. Near the Tropical Ravine exhibition you'll see this. This is the first stone that was laid in the first part of the building that was opened. So it's a major piece of history there. Some amazing sculptures and statues around the museum. This sort of thing's great for the kids. They love seeing things like dinosaurs, especially with things like Jurassic World at the minute. This is a replica of a 10th century cross. It's made out of plaster, and the original one was in an abbey in County Louth. Very famous exhibit here. This is an Edmontosaurus skeleton. It's actually made from a composite of different bones from many different Edmontosaurus, and yeah, this would have roamed the plains of North America, and it was a herbivore. Go into this exhibit now. This is about the Troubles. We've obviously had quite a checkered past within Belfast, and it is good never to forget your history, even if you are looking forward. For all the politically minded out there, they'll have lots of different exhibitions with political posters, pamphlets, different signed articles, and things like that, so you'll definitely get your fill in here. This piece here I found particularly interesting. This is a bomb disposal robot from the 1970s, and I don't know how many countless lives this thing saved, but I think over 400 of them were destroyed during the Troubles. So this is the whistle-stop tour of the museum. I can't really give you the full history of the Troubles, but I do definitely recommend that you visit this because I think it is important to remember our history. And as the old saying goes, Mason that keeps one eye in the past is wise, Mason that keeps 2 eyes in the past is blind. Troubles history, and this will have many different artifacts from the whole of Ireland, really, not just Belfast. You have old TVs there, you have World War I uniforms in the background there and everything. Exhibition, it actually harks back to our industrial past here, so you've got different machines that would have been used in the different trades around Belfast, industrial trades, and this would be obviously a linen maker. So as you walk through this exhibition, you're literally stepping through time, backwards in time, and these would be militiamen uniforms used in the 1700s. This one would have been the uniform that would have been worn by people such as the United Irishmen, and if you remember my Bars of Belfast video, Joey McCracken and Wolf Tone, the likes would have been mentioned in that one when I got to Kelly Sellers, and this is the type of uniform they would have worn. So I really love this part of the exhibition. This is from the ship Girona, which is a Spanish Armada ship, and it sank off the coast of Donegal in 1888, I believe, and it wasn't discovered until 1967 with all its gold treasure. These are the armaments of the Girona, and I just find it incredible that these survived for nearly 400 years at the bottom of the ocean. A great mix still. Exhibition I'm in now would be a lot older than the previous ones there. This would document the Northern conquest of Ireland, which happened in the 11th century. So the thing I like about Ulster Museum is that it does take care of kids that come to visit as well, not just the adults. There are a lot of interactive games and features around the museum, so you should keep your wee ones occupied for the day. So this is probably my favourite part of the museum. This is about ancient Egypt, and it houses the mummy Takabouti that was brought to Belfast in 1835. She's about 2,600 years old. Lovely. If you're a bit squeamy, then look away now because I'm going to show the mummy. Here she is. Used to freak me out loads as a child. Just beside the Ancient Egypt exhibition is the exhibition of Ancient Ireland. It shows people's burial techniques thousands of years ago, actually before the Egyptian pyramids were made, and shows their everyday way of life really. Those ancient burial grounds is actually in Belfast. That's Charles Bridge, that's the Giant's Ring, and that's older than the pyramids in Egypt. If you are a wildlife enthusiast, you will not be disappointed either. This shows the type of wildlife that would have existed in ancient Ireland. No longer anymore, there's no bears anymore, so don't be scared, but yeah, it's kind of a shame that they're not around anymore though. Usually associate Arctic hares and Arctic foxes with obviously the Arctic, North Pole, etc., but there were lots of these sort of species after the ice age that were traded to Ireland too, so they're extinct now unfortunately in Ireland, but it's nice to see that there were ones there. For you geologists and archaeologists out there, you're not disappointed either, don't worry, they haven't left you out. There's lots of different artifacts here, different fossils, different types of rocks, and it shows how Ireland would have been formed. Well, the landmass of Ireland was on. So I was always interested in fossils and things as a kid and dinosaurs, so this always interested me. This is the famous Tyrannosaurus Rex cast. This is a cast of the actual head that was in American Natural History Museum in New York. I don't even know if I had a nickname. I remember having possibly a nickname back in the day, the T-Rex head, but I can't remember. Maybe it's me. If you're a big fan of Game of Thrones, you have probably seen these dragons about Belfast. These pesky dragons actually escaped Ulster Museum and ended up in Victoria Square, Belfast. These were made though in real life by a basket maker from the Ulster Folk and Transport Museum. Across the way from those dragons, you'll find a Game of Thrones tapestry for all you big Game of Thrones fans, including myself. This is a huge Irish linen tapestry that marks all the events throughout the Game of Thrones saga. Unfortunately, if you're under 18, you cannot enter though. Surprised, I know, but I am over 18, so I'm allowed into the tapestry. Probably for the best parents, though, that you don't let your kids in this because there's some pretty graphic imagery I won't describe. Discretion about some of these shots, but the tapestry is 66 metres long. It was opened last year and is made fully out of Irish linen, and that's a nice thing to see because obviously in Belfast there's a huge Irish linen industry, so it's nice of them to sort of tie that in, use those images there. It's really beautifully done, and if you are a big fan of Game of Thrones then you'll absolutely love this and know what's going on throughout this. It's kind of like a Bayou tapestry sort of thing. If you're not a big fan too, but just come down and see it, just for the artistry involved in creating this. It'll be up until August time, so definitely get down while you can still see it. I think I probably will be back at some point, but I think it's going on tour. The exhibition was great. It's incredible that was all hand done, and it took 1,000 hours worth of embroidery. It took them 4 months to complete, and it was all done on a voluntary basis, so well done to all the people who did that. So I said in an earlier clip that under 18s weren't allowed in this exhibition. That's actually not true. They are allowed, but they have to be accompanied by an adult. And I clarified this with one of the museum staff after. So that was my quick tour of the Ulster Museum. That is based right on Botanic Gardens and off Strumnellis Road. So if you haven't been and you live in Belfast, you're a disgrace. You need to visit it. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel also. That features all of our videos in full length if you don't have social media. If you don't have social media, you wouldn't have got this message, but yeah, hit the subscribe button anyway. Mean a lot to us. So that's us wrapped up for another week. If you do have any suggestions about what you want featured on Fact Friday in future weeks, just email us on documentbelfast@gmail.com or message us on Twitter, Facebook or Instagram. But see you next week. Bye.